What's going on, all? I hope you are having a great Monday. If not, well, let's change that right here. Um, I'm pretty excited. Sorry for the wheel noise in the background. I'm pretty excited because, yes, tennis is up there. There it is on the left side of the screen. You can see it. I'm excited. You know I love tennis. We open up plenty of tennis. We did open plenty of tennis here. So, yeah, fun stuff. That is a great idea, 505. Definitely don't want to mow the lawn when the grass is wet. That makes things difficult. But how's it going, 505? Jana, Keith, Emma. Emma, sounds like you're going to take a nap. So I guess you get to now because you finished work, right? So I hope you enjoy your nap, Emma. Kendrick, how's it going? Let's see. Who else we got? Brad. I know we got Brad in here. Richard was in here earlier. Clinton. But I think that's everybody so far. Well, that's not everybody, because I know there's a few more of you in here. I can see the numbers on the screen, but good to see all of you in the chat here. How's it going, eggs? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm excited, though. I planned to do this break earlier, which, you know, I'm not, obviously, but the tennis break should be fun. Over on the left side of the screen here, these are the names of the players who won the singles tournaments of the Grand Slam. So Yannick won 2, Carlos won 2 for the men's. And then for the women's, there was a different winner for each tournament. So then you have Madison, Coco, Iga, and Arena. But I thought I would make it even more fun if you pull a numbered card, no matter what it's number to. If you pull a numbered card of any of those champions, I will give you a $5 store credit. So just something fun. I thought it'd be kind of cool. Nice way to celebrate the end of the tennis season, especially with the Grand Slam tournaments being done. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. So if you get a numbered card of any of those players, $5 store credit coming your way. And loss of card? Why would you lose the card, 505? I mean, because it might not ship, is that what you're trying to say? Also, so last stream, you guys saw me open some One Piece stuff I ordered. Well, apparently, I had some other stuff that also just shipped out. So those cards came in. We're going to take a quick look at these special art prints also. These are part of a binder set. I did open it up and put them all in sleeves because they came in a team bag, which I didn't like. I wanted them all to be protected. So, Marshall D. Teach, Buggy. I know we have a few Buggy members, people who like Buggy here. Don Quixote, Law. We got Trafalgar Law. Jinbei. How's it going, JJ? Yeah, absolutely. Congrats on that one, JJ. Dracula Mihawk, this one. Very cool artwork. Definitely like that one. Crocodile. Gecko Moria, Bartholomew Kuma, Edward Weevil, and then probably a lot of your guys' favorites. How about Boa Hancock? And the alternate arts. So very cool. But I got those in, so I figured I would share those with you also. How's it going, Richard? Good to see you. What, Keith? You got 100? Wow. Keith rolling a 100. Congratulations, Keith. Right, 505? Apparently so. All right, we have Marvel again. So we have the comic book heroes and the Phantom Rivals from Kakao. One of one's possible, you know, one of one's possible here too, but that should be fun. Still can't get over how big these boxes are, but I didn't know this. Now I do. There were only 40,000 of these boxes made. This is box 7186. I hope that is the winning box. We'll find out shortly, I guess. And then, of course, Prism Baseball. We got more Prism coming in. Going up for another Color Blast. Hey, we might be opening Prism Baseball until we hit a Color Blast because it's cheap and it's fun. Good chase. I don't know. And I like the cards. They're kind of cool. Pretty decent auto list also on those. And you guys saw the tennis. We got tennis up there too. Those should be fun though. Oh, I didn't bring it over here. I got something to show you guys too. I'll be right back. So you all know that I do card shows also. We go to that kind of stuff, and I think it's pretty fun. Well, we wanted to do this. We've been planning for a while, but what do you guys think? I feel like I didn't quite get the logo big enough here. So next few card shows, or if you see us at a card show, we have a few of these, but we also have some extras. So we will be wearing some shirts, the hat, maybe some other stuff, but that's what we got ordered. Thought it'd be kind of fun. I actually really like this material. It's very soft too. I don't know what exactly they made this part out of, but it's nice. Very nice. How's it going, Mark? We might just have to give one of those away, or maybe a couple. I don't know. It should be fun. Whatever we end up doing with it. There was a bunch of injuries yesterday for football, Josh. How about James Conner? Like, he's done a few other, like, there's been quite a few season-ending injuries recently. Kind of crazy. Bounty is up to 330. I'm also hoping out of that Prism baseball. You know, I got him for Cherry Blossom. We got a Cherry Blossom last break. This time, I'm kind of hoping that somebody will hit the bounty here. We're up to $330. Yeah, I know, right, Josh? It's crazy. Burrow, they say 3 months, which that's pretty much the season, you know? He might come back at the last few weeks, but we'll see. It probably depends on if the Bengals are still in the playoff chase at that point. But if they're not, why rush Burrow's return, you know? Like, let's just make sure he gets healthy first. Unless you really want to have Jake Browning be the franchise quarterback. No offense to Jake Browning, but I don't think that was in the Bengals' plans. Just saying. How's it going, Bojarg? I know that's what makes... So that is the thing that makes fantasy football tough. You can never plan or know who's going to get injured, what's going to happen, that kind of thing. So injuries are a hard part of the thing, which makes drafting that much more difficult. Right, Marks? Okay, there's 7 games left. Do you think that we see Cal Raleigh hit 62 or even break 62? Do we think he's going to get there? I think it could happen. If he keeps going, I think it could happen. How's it going, Johnny Cards? Good to see you. MG, welcome in. Mark. But I don't know. I feel like Cal Raleigh has a very good chance to at least tie the record by Aaron Judge, if not break it. I know, we'll see, Marks. Plenty of people out there still saying Aaron Judge is the MVP. He's having a great season, but the same reason that Aaron Judge won the MVP for a couple seasons with like Shohei there too. Popularity, how do you not give it to Cal? I don't know. I feel like that should happen. I know, right? 505? That's the thing. How do you not give it to him? Just doesn't make sense. All around player. But basketball, we saw Jokic not get it too. So, but he had the greatest season in the history of basketball. But who won? Oh, yeah, Shai Gilgeous. Like, not that he had a bad year, but Jokic had the best overall season of basketball, and he didn't win MVP. I don't understand. This stuff is crazy. Let's see, 19 likes, getting close to 25. We will give something away there. What are you guys most interested in running? Let's see if we can pick one and get it going. I know, they don't at all. Honestly, 505, that is why I don't know if you pay attention at all to the Baltimore news, but so many of the writers are saying, oh, Adley's done in Baltimore. He's not coming back, you know, all this stuff. But the coaches are saying Adley's like the core of the team. He is coming back. Yes, he's having a bad offensive season, but they don't have a catcher to replace him. They signed Basayo to this huge contract, of which the owner and the manager are like still not sure why we decided to do that at this point. He could be good, but he has proven his weakness as a catcher. Not now he's batting, like at the time he signed the contract, he was batting 350-ish. Now he's batting 180, and he still has issues as a catcher in the big leagues. I don't think Adley's going anywhere. Pretty sure Adley is pretty well cemented in Baltimore. Just my take on it, but, you know, why did you sign this kid who, yeah, he could be good, but I don't know. I don't think Adley's going anywhere. Mark, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, there are apparently they just started doing this because even at 1,000, they didn't used to have it before, but I started getting it on JTS's stream and Hitman's stream too. But I guess they just started doing advertisements in the live streams and part of the chat. So now that I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome, one of the first things is it just pops up during the chats. How's it going, Rasani, by the way? I saw you sneak in here. Ooh, let's go ahead and get ready to give something away. Ooh, this is a tough one. Which one do we want to go? I mean, personally, I want tennis to run. I will see in-stream ads. I know that they have ads that it says that it's there. I'm not entirely sure how to turn off the in-stream ads, 505. I don't know, and I also don't know if I can do anything about the chat advertisements. I will check on the live stream stuff. And then like I said, I don't know about the chat advertisements too. That is weird. It is weird to get an advertisement during a live stream. Like a video I get, but I'm not sure on the live stream, so I will have to take a look. All right, giveaways. I can't decide. Favorite tennis player? Well, of all time, Brad, favorite tennis player, Roger Federer, by far. on like current tennis players right now, my favorite tennis player is Jessica Pegula. I love watching her play. On the men's side, definitely Carlos. Carlos Alcaraz. Let's see. I can't decide, chat. So guess what? We are going to do a giveaway for a filler in baseball and a filler in tennis. Just because I can't decide. So that's what we're going to do. One in each. We will just go first place and last place. But let's get you all entered here. Maybe. You there, Nightbot? Hey, there it is. Let's just go tennis exclamation. Tennis exclamation. We will try that. Ooh, yikes. Streamlabs is robbing all you guys blind here. Eggs rolling a one? I will give you guys a couple minutes just to get entered here. First place will get the tennis filler. Last place will get the baseball filler. How's it going, Big J? Craig Mack in the chat too. What's going on, Craig? James the con man in here. Mark. All right, let's copy all of you over. First race of the day. Of course, it's going to be a jetpack race. 23 names on the list. First place and last place are going to get these fillers. First place getting tennis. Last place getting a baseball filler. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Good luck. Well, so far, guys, we got spots gone in all of them. I think we have 2 full spots in tennis gone, and then we have this filler coming out. We have 1 full spot in each of the other ones, but you guys pick a break. Which one do you want to run first? Getting down to 10 seconds. Josh is there. Craig, James. I see JJ move into the front. Oh, JJ, you got number 5 again. Ruth is coming through, but JJ is going to hold it. Rocket, well, Jetpack, number 5, going to JJ Sen. You are going to get a filler into tennis. And last place, gonna be Johnny Cards. Johnny, you are gonna get a filler into baseball. There you go, Johnny. Congratulations to the both of you. Let's go. And all right, let's take a look at the store. Baseball has 6 full and 7 fillers left in that one. Marvel has 6 full and 12 fillers, and then tennis has 5 full and 11 fillers. I'm sorry, Josh. Hopefully soon, right? Hopefully soon we can get you a win and get you into one of these. I do remember a long time ago, you won a spot. It's either Star Wars or Marvel, I think, and you hit a pretty good card. That was a long time ago, though. So, oh well. Yeah, that was cool, right, Duck? How about Mike Evans, though? I actually haven't, I meant to check on that today. Has anybody heard? Is Mike Evans out? Was it just like a hamstring pull? What happened? I did not see what happened there, but I kind of hope he is not out for a long period of time because I want to see him get 1,000 yards again. And, by the way, Baker Mayfield has another couple 2-minute comebacks. Just saying, 2 minutes. Baker Mayfield seems to be the guy. Whether you like him or you don't like him, those are the facts. Right, Doug? Just saying. You went big last night, Josh? Nice. Oh, I love that, Johnny. Baker, comeback maker. I love it. That is good. Gonna have to keep that one for sure. Hey, that's a good one, though. I like it. It's the truth. Baker Mayfield. People doubted him for years. Turns out it was just the Browns. I think a lot of people knew that. But, I mean, look at him now. He goes to a couple other teams, and he is killing it. Now he still has the most 2-minute drive, comebacks for the last 5 years or something. He is just, if you want a clutch quarterback, you want Baker Mayfield. I didn't see that part. I was making dinner, Duck. I saw the end of that, but I don't think I saw his comments on the one-handed catch. Relax on the Baker fan train? Well, I've been saying it for a long time, and now it's happening. Sorry, eggs. Baker Mayfield is a whole lot better than anybody wants to admit, and that is just the fact. What in the world, 505? That happened, though, actually, to somebody else. I sent a package, they sent it back, and now I guess it's going back? I don't know. I know a few of you have tried to send me things. Even though we were both on the West Coast, it ended up going all the way to New York, and then it came back to the West Coast. I don't understand. It is very strange. Yeah, we'll see. Johnny, I will say Justin Fields was doing amazing but he was hurt. So that doesn't mean he had a bad game. He just was hurt. He had a concussion, right? So when he was playing, he did great. We'll just see if he can stay healthy. Well, I will tell you what. We have 6 full spots. I don't know. How about this? I will make a deal with you. Whichever break gets down to 3 full spots left, I will do a member spot in that break. There's 5 full in tennis, 6 full in both Marvel and baseball. Whenever we get down to 3 full spots, I will take another one off, and that's the one we will do the member spot in. Just because I didn't know which one would go first. So, whatever one we get down to 3 full spots, I will take another, and that'll go out to the triple and home run members here. That is the truth. Oh my gosh. Craig, I went to a post office and they took, they're supposed to drop the package in my mailbox, which we live, I ordered something, there's a mailbox, and you leave it there, right? How's it going, Gonzo? Welcome in. So it's pretty simple. Well, somehow they sorted it, and then they took it to the college, and they dropped it off in one of those, not the lock mailboxes, but something similar. But they took it to the dorm to the point where you had to go to the front desk show that you live there and that that was your address so that you could pick it up to live there. I'm like, I don't live there. What do you mean that you dropped my package off at the postal attendant, or I don't remember the exact term that they called them. There is no postal attendant. I have a mailbox at my house. Like, just put it in my mailbox. But they argued with me and they're like, I don't know. Like, you have to get it from your postal attendant. What are you talking about, people? It was so frustrating. Eventually I got it. They picked it up. They're like, oh, okay. It took a couple other days after that, but I did get that package, thankfully. It was pretty smashed up by the time I got it, but it was very interesting. That's what I was wondering, Duck. Like, how do you miss the mansion? It's the only one here. Actually, so it's definitely not my mansion, but there is a property not too far from us. It's because we live pretty close to the country, but a couple years ago, these people, the owners sold it, and then a company bought it, and now they just use it as exclusively a wedding venue or like pictures if you guys want to do huge family get-togethers and pictures. But that is very close to us. So it was very nice. The updates that they've made to it, it does not belong at all. Like, if you see our surrounding area and neighborhood, you would never know that this place is just a couple blocks away. It is so fancy. Oh, really, Gonza? That's very interesting. That's good to know, but it's very interesting. It does make sense, too. It's, I mean, say what you will of it, I guess, but yeah, kind of crazy. Baseball is down to 5 full spots and 6 fillers. So it looks like baseball is probably going to go first, but until we get down to 3 full spots, I'm going to hold that member spot just a bit longer. Unfortunately, we all have to use them, right? I mean, I guess you can use UPS or FedEx or something, but yes, I understand 505. I fully agree with that statement, Gonza. Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Yeah, that is also true, Jana. UPS for a long time had the worst reputation with that. They even, like, at one point, they even tried to tell us, because my sister ordered something, that they wouldn't deliver because the address was in the forest. We were like, what do you mean in the forest? We live in the middle of the city. There's houses all around us. There is no forest. But that's what UPS told us. I was like, just look at the address. It's in the middle of town, not a forest. But whatever. There you go, eggs. Not good stuff. What? Really, Mark? Yikes. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it goes. How's it going, Andrew? Welcome in. Three full and five fillers in baseball. All right. Well, it looks like we are going to do a member spot in baseball. That one's going to go first. Brad. You... Let me just make sure. Yeah, Brad, you have 4 fillers. Do you want to convert, or are you going to degen it? While you're letting me know, let's go ahead and get the member race going. We are going to do a block race in order to figure out who is going to get that member spot. Okay. So triple and home run members right here. Triple members, you all get a single spot. And home run members, you have a double spot. Not sure what that was, but there we go. Double member or home run members, you have 2 spots. 15 names on the list. 2 minutes on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. Bye, Gonza. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think that's a good thing, 505, but maybe you come out ahead in the long run? I don't know. 10 seconds. I see Philip making his push to the finish. 5 seconds to go. Philip, are you going to take another one? It sure looks like it. Philip G winning another member spot. There you go, Philip. What, Keith? That is ridiculous. No way. Let me take a look for you, Mark. All right, let me put this down here. Mark, did your order go through, Mark, or it just took the points? How's it going, Nina? Good to see you. Let me see. So, Mark, I do see your $5 off coupon. There are 4 fillers. If you want to get those 4 fillers, you could do the same thing, Mark. Let me know what you would like to do. Wait, what, Nina? You chased a bad guy away last night? What happened? Hold on, we need to know the story. What do you mean you chased a bad guy away? Oh, it's not showing up for you? Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, I do see your discount. If you purchase and it doesn't go through, I can just send you a $5 refund if that works. Or I can just put $5 credit back in your account if it doesn't go through. You let me know what you want to do, or if that works, or if you just want to get a filler or something. But we do have a couple options because I do see your discount, but there is no purchase attached to it. So I don't know if that is going to work or not. Wow, they were breaking into your neighbor's house, Nina? That is crazy. Guys, we do have a giveaway to run on this one. Brad is going to give away his last filler here. So he got 4 of them. He's going to give it out to chat. All you have to do is be present in the chat and probably type thank you in the chat. But we will give that out in a minute here. Actually, you know what? While I'm doing these orders to make sure they all go through, let's go ahead and we'll just have you type TY Brad exclamation. There you go. Go ahead and get yourselves entered. I'm going to finish entering these orders. Thank you guys so much for filling out this baseball one. I hope 2 things. I hope we get a color blast. Number 1. Number 2, please somebody hit the bounty. When I have to find like a bounty break, like a bounty killer product, that's what we're going to have to do next. All right, I'm going to say this because I hope it's not happening to you as often as it's happening on my tablet here. I do have things going. If you made it to the member stream, I did change a few settings. You guys said it kept working, which it appears like it's working fine to me on the tablet. But there are so many ads popping up, and I hope it doesn't come on for you as often as it's coming on the tablet here. If it is, I apologize. I will see if I can figure out how to make that not happen. Wait, what's this button? Oh, there we go. Hey, you guys got 10 free minutes. How's it going at Ball Card Bob? Tommy, welcome in. I found a little button. It said, delay ads. What's wrong with that, Duck? You don't want me to say sorry? Fine, I'm not sorry. I hope you guys get all the ads, and I hope it bothers you. Is that better? Mark, I see your order. And I see that it didn't give you that discount. So I am attaching that now. Well, actually, Mark, are you still in here? Would you rather me send you the refund, or do you just want me to add it back to your store account? Please let me know. Hey, Karen, good to see you. How's it going, Karen? Did I miss Jeremy too? I don't see Jeremy, but good to have you in here, Karen. Also, Mark, because you got the rest of those, do you want me to convert that to a full spot, or are you going to keep the fillers? Nice, there you go. Grabbing food. Well, I hope you have an enjoyable dinner. Mark, did you disappear? Okay, there it is. I see that you said convert up there. You got it. Let me do that. And then, Mark, I will add that to your account because that'll probably be the easiest way to get you some cash. And now we got to do a race. Here we go. Chat race is what's needed. Let's go back to here. Take Streamlabs down. Race screen. If I missed you and I didn't say hello yet, I hope things are going well. Welcome in. Good to have you in here. And I hope we can get your Monday going the right direction if it's not already. $25 names on the list. We are going to go 1 minute on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. here we go. Top spot, getting a filler into baseball courtesy of Brad D. Brad, I see your name in here too. If you win, I will give it to second place. That's how we'll do this one. I don't know if they have a raccoon race, Nina, but since you're in here, I would definitely have done a raccoon race for you. Five seconds. Karen, would you look at that? Hey, there you go. Congratulations, Karen and Jeremy. Getting a filler. Pretty awesome. What a way to enjoy your dinner, you know? Let's hope that it gets in, and that way you can just eat some dinner, sit back, relax. Hopefully we'll pull a color blast for you. You know, all the good stuff. All right, this is what we got. Johnny Cards getting a filler and then winning one right here. Brad D getting 3 of them. MG with one. Brad giving that spot, going to Karen. And then Big J picking up a filler. So this one, actually, let me change this. Mark did convert over to a full spot. So we do only have 2 spots up for grabs. Top 2 are going to get in on this one. There we go. We are going to go a total of 10 times. Good luck. You did this last time too. Brad, how are you doing this? It's amazing. The karma is real. You had 3. You gave away one of those. Well, you gave away one because you had 4. And then you pick up 2 of your 3. My goodness. Congratulations, Brad. If you did have a spot in this one, I do apologize, but you do still have a chance to win some store credit at the end of the stream. Cheesecake, by the way, how's it going? Good to see you. I saw that you just hopped in the chat here. All right, full spots. We got Kendrick C with one, MG, Anthony A, Brad D, Kendrick picking up a couple more. Kendrick going big time on this color blast hunt. Good luck, Kendrick, as well as the rest of you. I hope we hit something crazy. Philip G, Mark O, Brad D with the last 2. First, we are going to do the names. Then we will do the serial numbers. 14. Big number incoming. Good luck. Josh, I see that you just redeemed that. If I forget, remind me as soon as we're done doing the names and the serial number, and I will go to the store to approve that. Kendrick up top, Philip down at the bottom. And here are the numbers. Seven times. 1. 7 times. 4 up top, 3 down at the bottom. Brad with 0, Mark O getting the 1 spot, Brad D with 2, Philip getting 3, Kendrick with 4, Anthony getting 5, Brad with 6, Kendrick with 7 and 8, and MG with 9. If you would like to talk trades, feel free. Let me take care of this in the store for Josh here. That should be in your account, Josh. You should be good to go. Actually, while I'm here, Mark, I am going to put that $5 back into your account also. Maybe. There we go. There we go. All right, we should be good to go. Panini Prism Baseball. Very good autograph checklist. Like I said, I hope we get a color blast. If we don't get a color blast, I would at least like to see one of the cherry blossoms. Yeah, it means we got 1,000 subscribers, Nina. That's what it means mostly. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to turn it off because there's a lot of ads. I'm going to delay. There we go. I can delay it for 10 more minutes. How about that? That's what we are going to do. Let's go ahead, get started. Good luck. Please let there be a color blast. Let's go Panini Baseball. Yeah, I want to see a 101 too. I would be okay with that, especially if it was a 101 autograph of Paul Skeens. I think that would be... What happened here? That's weird. That would be a good hit. Let's go. Well, we did get a snake skin. Okay, there we go. Travis Bazana, Luke Keishel, Luis Baez, Roman Anthony, Wyatt Sanford, Justin Upton, Mariano Rivera, Hagen Smith, Andrew Walters, Johan Santana. Boy, has it been a long time since I heard that name. If we could get a huge Cal Raleigh right now, that would be awesome. I know that he's not in Tops. I don't know that he's going to be in this set just because of the licensing, but that would be awesome. How about Colt Keith for Detroit? Nice one there at Detroit. Rookie. I'm guessing Los Angeles Angels? How about that one? I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. This card is going to go to the 3 spot, the member spot, Philip G. Congratulations, Philip, hitting. I mean, he doesn't even know. He does not even know he got that snakeskin Dylan Cruz. What? Go like this. Of course, we need to use our new stickers. Pretty nice. Congratulations, Philip. Wow, that is close to the bounty. 96 out of 499. Almost the bounty, but not quite. Still a very nice hit for Colt Keith. Going to Brad. Very nice, Brad. About to run out of sleeves. I'm not going to read over all of these numbers, but I will at least show them to you on the camera in case you want to see. First pack, 1 pack in, and we got a 1-touch. Can we finish this box with 12 one-touches? What is going on with these packs? They're all messed up. And upside down. All right, there we go. One Piece is doing amazing, Nina. How about James Tibbs on the dingers? Going to the 5. Jake Peavy, Braxton Ashcraft, Pierangelo Cincha, Slade Caldwell, Charlie Condon, Connor Griffin, Barry Larkin, Jack Morris, Billy Amick, PJ Morlando for Miami. Nice hit right there. Ken Griffey Sr. on the silver. PJ is 202 out of 499. And then Griffey, not numbered. Influencer box would be amazing. And again, I'm not going to read all the numbers, but I do want to show them all. There we go. Okay, this is going to be annoying. The fact that we have to open they're upside down and backwards on both sides. But we will make this work. Luis Angel Acuna, Paul Skeens, Brooks Lee, Heston Kierstead, Roger Clemens, Drew Burris. How's it going, Eric? Adrian Gonzalez, Ryan Clifford, Jeff Bagwell, Bobby Miller. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Hai Song Kim on the Pulsar. And Ryan Waldschmidt for Arizona on the Pulsar Auto. 284 out of 299. Go into the 4 spot. That's going to be Kendrick. Nice hit, Kendrick. And Ryan Waldschmidt. I thought that said 92 for a second. That is the 2 spot, though. Brad D, 32 out of 199. There you go, Brad. Paul Skeens going to the 2. This is ridiculous. Dion. How about Dion on the Prismatic? There you go. Andy Pettit, Dalton Rushing, Tony Perez, PJ Merlando, Darren Baker, Andrew Jones, Travis Bazana, nice one. Chase Burns, Luke Dickerson, Arun Escobar on the Pulsar. How about a Joe DiMaggio silver? Hey, I don't care. It is a Joe DiMaggio card. Not numbered. That's going to go to the 0. Brad D. There you go, Brad. Arun 305 out of 499. Go into the 5 spot. Anthony A. There you go, Anthony. Looks like we have a red coming up. We actually got to go like this. We have another auto coming up too. Bubba Chandler, Braden Taylor, Andy Van Slyke, Bryce Rayner, Arun Escobar, Braylon Dowdy, Don Drysdale, Terry Francona, Hai Song Kim. That is not a bad one. Slade Caldwell on the silver autograph. Takoa Roby on the Pulsar. And Lazaro Montez for Seattle on the Red Wave. Red Wave is not going to be a numbered, but Nina, I see you talking about Seattle. That's going to go to the 0. Yeah, how about Seattle? The Orioles, they are out of the playoffs. 54 out of 499. on this one here, Takoa Roby. I very well could find myself just rooting for the Mariners through the playoffs. I don't know. I mean, they're technically my hometown team since Oregon doesn't actually have a team. But I also feel like now that we're in Southern Oregon, maybe I should pay more attention to the San Francisco, Sacramento, like those teams, because they're actually closer than Seattle is to me now. Slade Caldwell. That's going to go to the L spot. MG, spot number 9. There you go, MG. All the numbers again. Last pack of the first half of box number 1. I know this one is taking a little longer, guys. I apologize for, I don't know what to call this packaging. There is James Wood on the Prism going to the 8. Hyesung Kim, Cole Young, Chase Davis, Pablo Sandoval, JD Dix, James Triantos, Starlin Caba, Jace Laviolette, Ozzie Smith, and Jace Young. 348 out of 499. Well, hey, once October hits here, we will see who is going to maintain what they have. Now is a very good time to be going into the playoffs with a hot streak. You want to keep that team going, stay strong. I will say the Orioles have looked a bit better recently. I just don't think they're going to make it all the way back in time. I actually don't know if they can at this point, honestly. I know, right? This is a little ridiculous. Please flip the cards and then flip the cards again and then turn them over. Cam Smith, Dylan Dreiling, Jace Young, Nolan Ryan, Johnny Mize, Dick Allen, Tink Hintz, Greg Maddux, Jace Young, what? Look familiar? $348, $358, going to the 8th spot. Kendrick, I hope you are a Jace Young fan, because you are getting a couple cards of him. And then we got a Zebby Matthews on the Red Wave. Zebby Matthews going to the 7. Three. And there we go. All of the numbers. I'm thinking, let me know what you guys think. I'm kind of thinking, because of the price of this stuff, maybe we do like a half case, but instead of doing a left side serial number, we will just do teams of baseball. Feel like that would be a fun break. I hope we see a gold too. That would be awesome, Brad. Roman Anthony, Buster Posey, Nick Kurtz, very nice one right there. David Shields, Thomas Sagisi, Takoa Roby, Yadira Molina, Bubba Chandler, Half-case teams. All right. Vladdy Guerrero, Kaylin Culpepper, Adrian Gonzalez, and Kendall George. I hope we see that too, Marks. That's going to go to the 8. Adrian Gonzalez, 006 out of 499. 006 out of 499. I think we have one more auto still to go, and hopefully a big hit. Emma, this is the first stream of October. We were wondering where you've been, Emma. Ooh. We got a redemption. Okay. Hey, let's hope it's something good. Jim Tomey on the dingers, going to the 1. Alex Rodriguez, Roberto Clemente. Okay, I'm just throwing this out there. But is Paul Skeens not a redemption in this? Because I'm thinking he is, but I could be wrong. Vance Honeycutt, Sebastian Walcott, Will Wagner, Gary Sheffield, Dylan Head, Chase Meadroff, Kobe Mayo. How about a pulsar of Jeff Bagwell? He's not a redemption. Okay. 436 out of 499. And whoop, don't knock everything over. Well, I feel like we got to use the 101 card. Good luck. Baseball. Prism. Sensational signature. Number 3. Dylan Head. That is going to go to the 3-spot member spot, Philip G. There you go, Philip. Again, the Bagwell is going to go to the 6th spot. Now, if Schemes was a 1/1 or was a redemption, can you imagine if we hit a 1/1? Well, I guess it would have to be like a 3 out of 5 or something. Have that spot go to the member spot. That would be a crazy wake-up day for your mails one time. Like 505. Imagine if you got one of the member spots and you just had this mail day stream to do. How about that for a surprise, huh? Chase Dollander, Josue De Paula, Deion Sanders, Seaver King, Aiden Miller, Craig Yoho, Edwin Encarnacion, John Smoltz, Whitey Ford, Albert Pujols, Kumar Rocker on the Pulsar, and how about Cal Ripken? Such a great, iconic photograph of Cal right here. Going to the 3 spot, Philip G. Philip G continuing to hit. 166 out of 499 on the Kumar. Going to Brad. Two more packs in this first one. Well, there's an Aaron Judge going to the 6. We know who that one goes to. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see this? Okay. Okay. I'm excited. I am excited. We got a Bob Gibson, Hurston Waldrop, Alejandro Rosario, Grover Alexander, Bobby Witt Jr. Hey, this is an important time. If there are commercials, not right now. 10-minute delay. We have to make sure everybody gets to see this Color Blast reveal. I paused them again. Juan Gonzalez, Franklin Arias, Levi Wells, Aaron Judge, a Pulsar, Jim Rice, 475 out of 499. Harlan Susana on the Red Wave. Not going to be numbered. We will figure out who it goes to in a minute, but wow, that's a good one too. Ventaro, Sasaki, Stanford. How's it going, Tina? Tina, you got here just in time to see the Color Blast hits. Wow. That is a good one. Going to, good luck all. The 6th spot, Brad D. Congratulations, Brad, taking the Color Blast. But I feel like there's more blue. Do you want to go blue? Do you want to go red? What color one touch do you want, Brad? Ooh, I know. Maybe this one? The blue cracked ice? I feel like that looks good. Maybe? We could also do a red one. I don't know. How's it going, Mike? Good to see you. Exactly right, Nina? Gives away a filler, hits both fillers, and then gets a Color Blast. Last sold 190 to 250. Hey, that is a Color Blast? That is awesome. That is the first one I've ever pulled for any sport or anything. Congratulations, Brad. You guys know my favorite part about these stickers? When it's a blue case like this, I can match the blue side to this. The last one, I matched the red side. I love these. Pressure's on. Thanks, Cheesecake. I will indeed. Definitely will. So, there you can see the difference. I kind of designed them like this on purpose Got the blue, got the red. I love it. Super fun. We still have another pack to go. Jim Rice go into the 5. Harlan Susana go into the 2. Well, sorta, kinda, Nina. I do appreciate that, though. I definitely put some thought into it, though. So I actually really like those stickers because I can switch them around like that, depending on what kind of hit we get. I thought it was going to be a fun design. So I hope you guys like them. They are a little busy, I admit. But I thought it was kind of fun just because of that. I know, right? 505? PSA 8. Guys, this was a good box. We had a snakeskin and a color blast in the same box. Connor Griffin, Austin Wells, Jadixon Paez, James Tibbs III, Christy Mathewson, Ivan Rodriguez, Josh Gibson, Jet Williams, Randy Johnson, Christian Campbell, Pulsar of Deion Sanders, 57 out of 499, and Trey Yesavage. That is kind of the case there, 505. Going to the 1 spot, Mark O. Mark, I don't think you'd hit anything crazy until that point. You are now on the board. That was the first box. We aren't done, Brad. We got another box. 1 more box to go. It's not even over. It was just loaded. We still have a whole box. Second box incoming. Okay, box number 2. Good luck. Let's hope it was as loaded or even more loaded than the first one. There is Marvel up there, and there's also tennis up there, Nina. Hey, look at this one. These packs, the cards are facing the right side this time. But is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because when they're backwards and the box is more work to open, we can now say that's the kind of box that has the color blast in it. How about the prismatic Christian Moore refractor? Nice. Going to the 6. Bryce McKay. Colson Montgomery. Chipper Jones. Jacob Mizorowski. Be fun to get his auto. Rogers Hornsby. Spencer Arrighetti. Jim Rice, Billy Martin, sure is, 190 out of 199. Zubby Matthews, we got a purple Tim Hudson, 56 out of 149, and Hank Greenberg going to the 3. So Christian Moore, 190 out of 199, going to Brad. And the purple Tim Hudson, 56, going to Brad. We are having ourselves a Brad personal break here. Hey, good karma is a thing. We will see how much I make from this, Marks. I have no idea. Probably like $1. Bubba Chandler. Oh, I forgot to show you the number on these. We'll just go over the whole list here. Gil Hodges. Okay. Dante Nori. Ethan Sauce. Carson Williams. Lazaro Montez. Ryan Sloan. Mike Piazza. Tony Oliva. Paul O'Neill. Chase Dollander on the Pulsar. And Nick York on the silver, going to the 3. I hope so, right, Nina? Woohoo! You made an extra $1. Actually, don't know how much an extra shot is. That might not be enough. 37 out of 4.99. Go into the 7 spot. Kendrick. Go over the stack. Lots of numbers. I'm running out of room, so there we go. Christian Moore. Harry Ford. Oh, come on. Lou Gehrig. Hyun Sok Jong. Larry Walker. Dylan Cruz. Braylon Payne. Hideki Matsui. Dontrell Willis. The Ghost of. Elston Howard. Blue. Yoswar Gonzalez. How's it going, Duncan? 1 out of 199. 1 out of 199. And Earl Combs going to the 6. Mark, you got a numbered card. Hey, let's hit a second color blast. I don't know if there's a such thing as 2 color blasts in a case, but let's say there is. How about the Ken Griffey Jr. Dingers? Man, I wish we could get a numbered Ken Griffey one. I was happy we got the numbered parallel of these cards, but how about a numbered Ken Griffey Jr.? Edgar Quero, Chris Davis, Ricky Henderson, Arjun Namala, Trey Morgan, Griff O'Farrell, Tommy White, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Roy Campanella. That is not a bad one. How about the red checkerboard pattern Miguel Cabrera? 64 out of 99. Going to Kendrick. There you go, Kendrick. And Levi Sterling on the silver, going to the 9 spot. So we need to hit you a Deion Sanders Color Blast, Mark. Sounds good to me. Before we open this pack, how about we do this first? Show you the numbers. Nothing crazy. Travis Bazzana on the fireworks. Pedro Martinez. Marcelo Mayer. Mac Horvath. Mike, you saw the one that we got, right? Cliff Lee. Starlin Kaba. I mean, if we're opening Marvel, the answer is yes, Nina, because we did. Jace Laviolette, Jackson Churio, Carter Jensen, Brett Saberhagen, a Pulsar of Homer Bush Jr. I remember when his dad was like the next big thing, everybody was chasing after the Homer Bush Bowman card, the first year of Bowman Chrome. Chase Dollander, that is a good looking autograph. That is a sticker. I thought it was on card for a minute, but that is still a sticker. That's a good one, though. That is going to go to the D. Kendrick. Could be a one-touch. It's hard to say, though, because it's Prism. Probably not a one-touch in that sense. But still a good chase of Chase Dollander. 461, 499. That is the truth, Mike. Back when I was collecting Homer Bush senior cards, and that was like the big thing. I mean, like even with Vladdy Senior. Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in the big leagues. Ugh, what's going on? Getting old too fast. Roman Anthony, Ian Kinsler, Manny Ramirez, Juan Valera, Ozzie Smith, Don Drysdale, Craig, Terry Francona, Jake Arrieta, Joe Torre, Adam Jones, a red Leo DeVries, nice, and Jose Canseco. Going to the 7. 41 out of 299. Yeah, it's not even, like, we're not even after dark yet. West Coast isn't even done working. Yes, I remember that, Nina. Yeah, George W. Bush back then. Definitely more accepted, right? And that's as far as we're going to go. James Triantos, Cecil Fielder, Ryan Johnson, Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas for Oakland, though. How, like, that's a disgrace. Come on. Max Muncy, Eddie Collins, Kyle DeBarge, Edwin Encarnacion, Sebastian Walcott. Is this going to be a red auto, I think? Maybe? That's going to be a good one, too. Jet Williams. Probably not a one-touch, but that is a good That's a good up-and-coming prospect to hit. Pretty decent auto, too. 76 out of 99. Going to Brad D. There you go, Brad. Finally got you a hit. Joswar Gonzalez on the blue. That seems familiar. But how about a Paul Skeens on the red wave? That's not going to be a numbered parallel. 59 out of 199. Going to MG. And that's going to go to the 8th spot. Kendrick. Nice hit, Kendrick. Right, Mike? I do wish there were more on-card autos out of Panini products, though. That would be nice. Kevin McGonigal. Actually, let's go like this first. And then we'll get back to that one. Marcelo Mayer. Cash Mayfield. Mel Ott. Colt Keith. Kevin McGonigal. Bryce Cunningham. Owen Casey. Will Wagner. Gary Sheffield. Thomas Sagisi. Pulsar Noblemeyer. That's not a bad one either. And Kellen Lindsay on the Prism. Going to the 5, Anthony A. That is the truth, Keith. Beaver King. 393 out of 499. And we have 4 packs to go. Hoping we see something else crazy here. It's been, you know, it's been a pretty decent box. But hey, when you hit a color blast, it is kind of hard to top that. Now, we get a 101, maybe things will change a little bit. Braden Montgomery, go into the 1. Kumar Rocker, Ryan Zimmerman, Cam Smith, Leo DeVries, Tim Hudson, Robin Yount, Takoa Roby, Yadira Molina, Dick Allen. How about the red team color Chipper Jones? Nice. And a red wave Bobby Miller. Going to the 4, Chipper, 242 out of 299. Exactly, that's what it feels like, Craig. Think we may have gotten like 12 hours off on our times here. Noon has become the new midnight. Slade Caldwell, Owen Hall, Jack Leiter, Brody Brett, Tris Speaker, Thomas White, Jordan Lawler, Tink Hintz, Mason Wynn, Junior Caminero, Carson Bing, and how about Joe Torre on the orange wave? 29 out of 49. Joe Torre. That's pretty cool. Usually you see most people now know Joe Torre as the manager, but how about him as a catcher? Going to the 9, MG. There you go, MG. And Carson Bing going to the 2. I wish, Nina, the kids just went back to school and we just got back from vacations. I don't know if we can do that. So far, so good. We got 2 more packs, Kendrick, and then we will do a recap. And if you missed it, not, you know, go ahead and stick around and see what all we got. You had a few hits, Kendrick. Jacob Wilson, Zaire Hope, Chase Dollander, Paul Molitor, Prince Fielder, Johnny Bench, Nelson Cruz, Tony La Russa, Rod Carew, Matt Shaw, Stuck 2, Max Muncy on the Pulsar, Josh Knopf. Man, I saw the Milwaukee and the pitching. I thought this was going to be a Jacob Mizorowski. That would have been awesome. Going to the K. That's going to be the 0 spot. Brad D. $15 out of $4.99. Going to the 5, that's going to be Anthony A. Last pack. Which Wilson do you mean, Mark? Oh, this one? This is the base. So the reason the last one was numbered was because it was the Prism. This is the base version of the Prismatic. Chase Burns, Bobby Richardson, Miguel Tejada, Tyson Navers, Bronson Arroyo, Brock Porter, Joswar Gonzalez, Johnny Mize, Brady House, Homer Bush Jr., Spencer Arrighetti on red, and Blake Burke going to the 9. $204 out of $299. Guys, oops, hitting the camera. We made it through the break, and we still did not hit the bounty. Hey, Johnny, I know exactly how you feel. The Patriots lost. It's always a rougher week when, at least for me, when the Patriots lose. It's just, you know, it's tough. All right, we need to copy up your names, get you entered into a race for $10 in store credit, because we did not hit the bounty. You know, let's do this quick recap first. We got actually a lot of cards. I'm not going to read all of these. We're going to go through this really quickly. Couple pretty nice autographs. This one, yes, it's different because it is a prism refractor. So that's why this one was numbered, in case you were wondering. We did have a redemption card, redemption autograph. That's going to go to the 3 spot. And how about our Color Blast of Rintaro Sasaki? Congratulations, Brad, going to the 6. But how about the Snakeskin going to the 3 spot, which is our member spot? Congratulations, Philip. All right, let's get this race underway here. Figure out who wins $10 in store credit. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. 505, that is 100% true because they keep popping up on my tablet here. I feel like it's too often. Absolutely, Kendrick. Thank you. Thanks for getting a few spots in there too. And, you know, at least we got you a few of the hits here, which is nice. Well, hey, thank you, Brad. I mean, you guys all jumped in, decided to fill up that break so we could run it. We still do have tennis and we have Marvel up there. We will run whichever one of those that you guys would prefer to do. We are also almost to 50 likes. We are sitting at 47 right now. A free onion. Thank you, Nina. Yeah, Brad saying both breaks. We already ran one. Might as well run the other two, right? I actually have a basketball. If we get through these two, I do have basketball also. Duncan, I tried it to get some boxing. I was not able to, but if I can find it and get some, yeah, sure. Why not? I did UFC, don't know anything about UFC. I did WWE. I would do boxing. I just need to be able to get some. Anthony, congratulations. I will be adding $10 store credit to your account. Let's go here. Come on. There we go. Bounty is now up to $340 too. Just keeps growing. Oh no! Eggs! Eggs lost all his points. What? Let me check the store we are at. Actually, we have 5 full spots and 10 fillers in both breaks. So whichever one that you guys want to run first, let's go ahead. We can jump on that one and get that one going. But we are at 5 full and 10 fillers in both of those. We're about up to 50 likes. So, you know, since we're identical, I'm going to do the same thing. I will give a filler away in Marvel and a filler in tennis. So, 2 spots, well, 2 fillers up for grabs. First place will get tennis. Last place will again get Marvel. And let's just say, we'll just keep it easy. How about 50 exclamation? Guys, there are also a ton of products releasing this week. Friday, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to choose to do because there's a bunch of stuff coming out. I will have a lot available. We could go all day if we wanted to. I mean, I could probably hop on at 9 o'clock, and if we just kept selling things out, I could go till 5. There's going to be a bunch of stuff coming out this week, though, so make sure you stay tuned. Wow, Streamlabs is crushing people right now. It looks like Marvel's down to 5 full and 6 fillers. Tennis at 5 full and 9 fillers. But let's go ahead and grab all of your names. And put you in a race. Feel like last time we did a race that was really fun because at the end of it, somebody just came zooming from off screen, but I don't remember which race that was. Speedboat, maybe? Was it the speedboat race? We'll try speedboats. Why not? Armando, did you make it in? Armando, no. Let's go ahead and get you on the list here. Armando B. Bojarg, did you make it? I don't see you either. Okay, Bojarg. Bojarg getting in right here too. James C. Jeremy, how's it going? Good to see you. I think that's everyone we missed, right? Bojarg, Armando, and James. James C. and Randy R. There we go. 30 names on the list. That's actually, I think that is one of the biggest giveaways we've done. So first place getting a filler into tennis. Last place getting a filler into Marvel. There we go. Good luck. Maybe it was the car race, Brad. I think that might be what it was, actually. We'll do a car race next because I just remember somebody came like completely off the stream. Lots of back and forth at the finish line. Maybe that's what it was. We will do that one on the next. How's it going, Couch? Good to see you. Daniel, I hope you're doing well. Lots of people just getting home, it looks like. That was such a cool box, Cheesecake. Congrats on the hit. That Vladdy Jr. Hey, I know the comps on it were like 47 or something ridiculous like that. I would not sell it for that price. That all-edge black card, it looks so good. Such a good-looking card. Congrats on that hit. That's awesome. That's always a good feeling, you know? Especially when you guys all hit and I can send them out to you and you all are waiting for something and you can get that just same excitement from when you hit the card. It's fun. It is a good feeling. 10 seconds. I see James the con man. Tina's coming through. Randy's coming through. James, you are going to get that first filler. So that's a filler into tennis. Last place. Ball card Bob getting a filler into the Marvel break. Congratulations, winners. There we go. So what does that put us at is the question. So 5 full 6 fillers in Marvel and 5 full 9 fillers in Tennis. Absolutely, Nina. Really? An ad came on? Okay, I definitely need to figure out how to get these ads shut off. Because, like I said, even on my tablet, I can see them now. I didn't have it when we first hit 1,000, but there are too many ads. So I need to figure out how to keep them shut off. Because I have a thing here that says delay ads, but it only, like, it lets me do it for 10 minutes. Wait, is this how? Maybe that's it. Guys, I think I figured it out. You have to let me know. I hope the ads stay turned off. I don't know about the ads in the chat, but hopefully they will stay turned off now. I just had to click on, like, the, you know, the 3 dots up the top. I had to click on that. But hopefully that'll keep things good. Really, Armando? What are they trying to tell you, right? Go to this site for dating. I wonder if it has to do, maybe it has to do with, like, who's a paid, because there's a premium YouTube, right? I wonder if, like, you're a premium YouTube subscriber, maybe you don't get those ads? I don't know. Well, I just clicked a button, so I hope that it's better for you guys, but do let me know if you are still getting bombarded. I'm trying to make it better. Trying to make it better. I guess that's just one of the hiccups that happens when you hit 1,000 subs and you're trying to figure out how to manage all of the ads, you know? We are down to 4 full 5 fillers in Marvel and 5 full 7 fillers in Tennis. So we are getting close. Oh, so that is it, Jana. So it's because of... Wow, okay. So if you sign up for premium YouTube, you don't get advertisements. That is good to know. Well, there's the answer, guys. Now we know. If you sign up for premium YouTube and you give YouTube the money, then you don't have to have the advertisements on all of the other channels like these. Now we know. Marvel, okay. I still can't get over how giant those boxes are. Here's, like, you know, pretty normal sized Phantom box. And then these things. How many? 1, 2, pretty much 3 of these boxes can fit onto this. This thing is just huge. So, giant golden anniversary of Marvel, but we got the Phantom Arrivals from Kakao and our golden anniversary. I love these cards. They are beautiful. The Color Blast was Roki Sasaki. No, not Roki. Rintaro. Rintaro Sasaki cheesecake. He goes to Stanford right now. He is one of the top prospects, though. That's good to know, Jana. I will have to take a look at this to see like how they pay out or that kind of thing. Um, because now I'm curious. We're down to 4 full spots, 3 fillers in Marvel, 5 full, 7 fillers in tennis. I will say, and I'm excited, I know that not a lot of people like tennis. I love it though. You guys know we opened 3 cases of tennis stuff already. The sad news, the new Triumphant tennis, it did get delayed, so it's not releasing this week. It was supposed to be, but it's not. It got pushed back at least 1 week. We'll see if it's longer than that. But I did want to run that tennis because the tennis season, as far as Grand Slams go, is over now. And I figured we could celebrate the winners this year. I used to be like that, Nina. Before I had to have hip surgery and couldn't play and everything, I would play tennis every day of the week. I loved it. Probably why I had to have hip surgery, to be honest, but yeah, I love it. your your 14th favorite sport? So what? You like pickleball and golf more than tennis? Oh, for those of you who were not here earlier, whether you're just tuning in, you were working, whatever happened, if you missed it, I don't know what this material is. It's very nice though. I feel like the logo might be a little too small, but you let me know. The hat, like, this is a comfortable material. I feel like it was printed on here very nicely. So I think it's cool. What do you guys think? We have this. There should be shirts coming. Guys, I'm telling you, we're going to have a lot of stuff coming up because I go to card shows. If you come to find us at any of those card shows, we will be wearing our hats. Does it show on here? Ah, there we go. We'll be wearing our hats and our shirts. So we will have both of these on. Should have just taken the tag off and I could have just worn this one. There we go. But we'll have these. We will have shirts. And we got a table runner coming. That one I can't show you because it's huge. And there's no room here. But if you do find us at the show, you will see that. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun. You want to have 505? All right. Hey, Eggs, I got the hat on. Now you guys can see. I don't know why it's going away. I have to keep my hands up like this. There we go. All right, sounds good. Thank you, Couch. To pay for all of this. Yep, that's why there's ads. And now we know the truth. We are close though. Down to 4 full and 3 fillers. Almost there on Marvel. Still a few spots, maybe I guess a little over halfway in tennis. But we are getting there. I'm so excited for this week. I wish everything wasn't getting here tomorrow and or Wednesday, because there's a lot of stuff. I mean, when Friday hits, we're going to be loaded, guys. You will be able to pick what you want. Lots of things are coming up. There's Disney coming up. We have Star Wars Sapphire coming up. There's basketball. What else we got? I was just looking at the release schedule, but it's going to be a fun Friday for sure. When do I go down to Sacramento? I think, well, I have a couple shows, Keith, but the only Sacramento show that I know is in November. So I won't be down to Sacramento until November. Well, let's keep things going for 23. I know, right, Jeremy? You'll drive up in November? Sounds good, Keith. Yeah, I will be in Sacramento in November. I think the 15th and 16th? That's what I want to say when the card show was. Yes. So 15th and 16th of November, I will be in Sacramento. I will be in Tacoma, so opposite direction, but I will be in Tacoma for the front row card show. That is the 3rd week of October. I think it's the 3rd week. But like I said, at any of those events, if you guys want, come stop by, say hi, you know, let's chat, hang out, talk about cards or wine or food or whatever you want. Talk about sports. Because we're slowing down a little bit. For the next 5 minutes, there is an active discount in the store just for whatever you get on the store. 5% off. That is a great question, Jeremy. I was actually wondering the same thing. My opinion on that is the Browns beating the Packers, because the Packers came out this year. Their offense looked amazing. Their defense looked amazing. Everything looked great. And then they came out and played the Browns, and like, wait, what just happened? Oh, easy, that's right. No, I forgot. But I will have some more time after today. So I'll go back and look at those a little bit more because they were very cool. I don't know how you make those, like using AI and that kind of stuff, but they were awesome. I liked them. But yeah, that would be what I would say, Jeremy. I think the Browns beating the Packers was the bigger surprise, but it's tough because the Panthers going 30-0. Like, who would have called that, right? See if we pull it up here. Because if I remember, yeah, that's what I thought. So, 0 passing touchdowns, 121 yards for Bryce Young. And they won the game 30-0. Rushing yards, 110. The Panthers offense had 220 total yards. And they won 30-0. That was what I thought was the craziest stat. 200 yards of offense and you win the game 30-0? That's crazy. More fillers for Marvel. Okay. So 3 full spots and 4 fillers are up for Marvel. Let me take a look at these orders, though. Thank you guys who just jumped in here. There we go. Perfect. 3 full spots, 4 fillers, and still 5 and 7 in tennis. If we get tennis close, I mean, I love Marvel too, but I know a lot of people like tennis as much as Marvel. So if we get tennis close, I will take some tennis spots if I have to in order to help that one run too. Yeah, we're at 54. 54 likes, pretty awesome. I appreciate you all. This is what I think is weird. So I still have everything pulled up on my tablet. Actually, I haven't seen any ads for a while. I'm going to say that too. Haven't seen any ads for a while, which is nice. But if you were in the member stream, I kept asking, wait, is it still working? Because my OBS is telling me that it's a very poor signal, that it's not working. However, I have not seen anything happen on the live stream. So it appears to be good, which means OBS is lying. I don't know if I need to update it or what's going on, but seems good. I love it, Easy. I was actually going to open that as a personal. So, but I thought it would be fun to add a couple other boxes. I mean, I was going to open this as a personal, but I figured, hey, let's just make it fun. We will have a celebration, trying to get cards of these few. You know, if this was Sinner, then I could say that we could get cards of all of them for the championship, the Grand Slam winners. But it is what it is. I just thought it would be fun. Try to get one of all of those. How's it going, Clinton? Three full spots, two fillers left in the Marvel break. You know what? What we're gonna do? Because they are still big chases, I still have more of these. So while we are waiting for Marvel and tennis to fill up, we're going to open some 2021 football, trying to hit an Amon-Ra or a Jamar Chase rookie card. Especially like back when they did the separate packs to get your red, white, and blue cards. We'll open the base pack first, but Jamar Chase or Amon-Ra St. Brown, that's who we're going for. So they're going to be all base mostly. Jesse Bates, Ramondre Stevenson. This guy, the Patriots should have won the game. But this guy, Drake May, threw an interception from the 5. This guy fumbled the ball on the 1-yard line. And then, of course, defense recovered in the end zone. Very upsetting. Patriots should have won. They were in control the whole game, except they made 2 turnovers in the end zone. Not over it. Kevin Mawe and Jonathan Taylor. Anyway, you know, let's move on. Next week will be better, right? That's what we keep saying. Chris Carson, Teddy Bridgewater, and Taysom Hill. Well, that was not exactly who we were going for. All right, let's find a blue short print out of this blaster. Blue short print of Amon-Ra would be huge at this point. Let's see if we can make it happen. Terrell Davis. Darius Slayton. David Johnson. There's a Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. Nice. There you go, Gonza. Jimmy Graham. Kevin Mawe. Kyle Pitts. Adam Thielen. Back on the Vikings, by the way. Landon Collins. J.K. Dobbins. Chris Carson. Raiders. I don't know if there's any good Raider rookies from 2021. Trayvon Moray. Like I said. Roquan Smith. Drew Bledsoe. And Jamie Newman. Drew Sample. I saw the Bengals helmet. I was hoping that it was going to be a Jamar Chase. So close. Hey, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, Nina. Dallas Goedert. DeMarcus Lawrence. A silver Tua. A couple years ago. That was a very good card. Hey, there's Jamar. You know, not the base rookie that we were going for, but how about a Jamar Chase rookie? Hey, big hit. Come on. Walter Payton. C.J. Mosley. Trevor Lawrence. And the 49ers. You know who was good on the 49ers back in 2021? That's not the guy I was thinking of. But it was a different Trey. Trey Lance. Now on the... Actually, is he still on the Cowboys? I don't even know. Hey, we will continue our hunt for Jamar Chase and Amon-Ra St. Brown. But let me take a look at these orders. Let's see. Couple people jumping into Marvel. Thank you, Paul. Josh, thanks for jumping in. Two full spots for Marvel. I'm excited because I haven't seen one, but I have a feeling if we could get a black 1-of-1 out of this stuff, it would look awesome. I still want to hit a superfractor out of here, though. These boxes have been... I've always loved the marble design, so seeing cards made like this, I love them. These are some of my favorites. I know Eggs still likes the... Not that I don't think 2025 Topps Chrome, that Marvel, fantastic product. I just love these. These cards are so nice. While we're waiting, I gotta get some more top loaders out. So I have a feeling we're gonna need a few of these, but hopefully We only need some one touches. We have one spot available. How's it going, Lively? Lively card collector in the chat. What is going on? Good to see you, Lively. Oh, Lively. Since you just made it here, before you go anywhere, or if you're just tuning in wherever you are, you know we were chasing the Color Blast in baseball. How about this Rintaro Sasaki? Such a good looking card. Same box though. We had a snakeskin Dylan Cruz. That was for a member spot too. So baseball break was very good. I mean, it could have been one box and it would have been good too. Unfortunately, it was not you that won that one, Lively. So all that's left, one full spot. Hey, no worries. You are here now. That's all that really matters. Everybody who's tuned in at any point in this stream, whether you're saying hi, like, doesn't even matter. I appreciate you. Make the last spot fillers. Well, I would, but it just got sold. Kendrick just took it. Thank you, Kendrick. So we are sold out. Let's take a look. Here's what we have. So we got Big J with one, Gonza with one, Brad D with 3 of them, Ball Card Bob getting a filler, Bojarg, Anthony A with 2, Bojarg with another, Cheesecake with 1, Mark O jumping in, Brad D picking up 2 more. Brad, would you like to convert? Josh S picking up the last 2. So extra fillers here. We do have 4 spots up for grabs. Gonza. I know, right? Brad has been on fire with his fillers. I don't know who he paid off or what, but hey, I tried to get him to convert it over for you guys, but he is saying it to run it. So we're going to copy all of your names. We do have the top 4 spots getting in. And again, I do appreciate you guys for helping to fill this one out. I hope it's just as good or better than the baseball break. Total of 11 times. Gonza. All right, here we go. Bojarg, Josh S., Anthony A., and Ball Card Bob. Brad D. I would feel even worse if you did not absolutely crush it. Like, I'm really happy that I already hit for you today and that you absolutely smashed the filler luck on the last few breaks. Otherwise, I would feel terrible. I still feel bad that you didn't get even one of those in, but I know, right, Tina? If you guys did not make into the break on this filler list, you do still have a chance to win $10 toward credit. So please stick around if you guys want to see. Our full list right here. We got Keith W., Cheesecake with one, Brad D with one, Paula B with one, Lively jumping in, Kendrick picking up the last one. We got Bojarg, Josh S., Anthony A., and Ball Card Bob, all getting in from the filler. So first we will do your names and then we'll do the serial number. Good luck. Nine times. I know, Brad, at least you had a full spot, right? Ball card Bob up top, Josh S. down at the bottom. Why is it going like that? Getting a little crazy here. All right, serial numbers coming up. Good luck. $14 times. Four up top, 9 down at the bottom. Anthony A., you have the 0. Cheesecake picking up the 1. Cheesecake, hey, you have pretty good luck here too, Cheesecake. I don't know how you do it. Brad D with 2, Bojarg with 3, Ball Card Bob picking up the 4 spot, Keith with my favorite number 5, Paul B with 6, Kendrick with 7, Lively with 8, and Josh picking up the 9 spot. If you guys would like to trade, feel free. I know, right? Brad getting the 2 spot. Definitely a possibility of hitting the bounty. $340. I kind of hope it goes. We're hoping to see number 92. It's got to end at some point, right? Come on. Wow, nice, Gonza. There you go. I don't see any trades going. What do you guys want first? Comic book or rivals? I feel like there's a higher ceiling here, but you guys let me know. I'm gonna get a drink of water while you're deciding. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. I feel like there's a much bigger hit potential here. So we will open up rivals first, and then we'll do this one. Wow, nice, Josh. Good luck. Here we go. Let's hit a black 1 of 1. Checklist, just in case you guys need. Oh, it's a raffle. Oh, I guess it's a chance to win one of these cards. It's Jeff. It's Jeff. Speaking of Jeff, Jeff the Grande, where are you? Reminds me of the last stream when he kept getting busy and then he would miss the when he kept missing the giveaway chances, and he would come in like, I missed it again. Where's Jeff? It's Jeff. Wow, a Frank Miller also? That's huge, Josh. How's it going, Ron? Good to see you. Yeah, I will random this raffle card at the end of the break because you do have a chance to get something. So that is part of the random. Maybe. There we go. Wolverine. The Thing. That's going to be a 3. Oh, how about a gold shimmer Iron Man? 245 out of 259. Going to the 5. That is a gorgeous looking card, Keith. Rocket Raccoon and Penny Parker. Nina missed the raccoon? Oh, what is going on? She left before the raccoons came on the stream. So we have 3, 7, 3, and 7. What? That's how we started the last pack. Wolverine. Please be different. The Thing. Okay. Well, this card's different. That card's different. That's the same. Hawkeye on the silver. Going to the 8 spot. Gila is going to go to 9. And then, of course, the 3 and the 7. We already had those cards. I don't know what that was about, but I hope these are all a difference. There we go. How about a Spider-Man? Black Widow. A Silver of Moon Knight. Invisible Woman. And Namor. I mean, I would expect like a couple here and there, Josh. But to get the same cards in back-to-back packs, that's a little crazy. Going to the 4. And then you have 1, 7, 5, and 1. We got Storm, Star-Lord, a Silver of Mantis, Rocket Raccoon, and Penny Parker. So going to the 0 on the Mantis. Three, 9, 7, and 3. Psylocke, Iron Man. I think I saw purple. How about a Black Panther? Just a silver. Going to the 6. Mr. Fantastic and Hulk. And then you have 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Doctor Strange, Winter Soldier. Ooh, this one looks cool. Let's go to the back. Hulk, Human Torch, and Duelist of Winter Soldier. That is a good looking card. Look at that. Going to the 5. Very nice. It's a good looking card. All right, we have the 9, 5, 6, and 5. 9, 5, 6, 5. Venom. Yeah, it's a good looking card. Magneto. Psylocke. That is a cool picture. What's going to go to the 2? Namor and Rocket Raccoon. So we have 1, 7, 1, and 7. Luna Snow. Hey, look, it's Jeff. It's Jeff. The land shark. How about the strategist Mantis? Kind of like Pulsar. That's going to go to the 0. Then we have Gila and Invisible Woman. How's it going, Max? We have 5, 1, 9, and 5. 5, 1, 9, 5. Hawkeye, Moon Knight, a Silver of Adam Warlock, Black Panther, and Cloak and Dagger. The Silver of Adam Warlock going to the 6. 8, 4, 6, and 2. 8, 4, 6, 2. Last pack. Venom. Magneto. A purple. Let's go to the back first. Namor. And Hulk. And a purple. Mr. Fantastic. Look at that card. That looks nice. Good looking card. 69 out of 115. Yes, you heard that correctly. 69 out of 115. Going to Josh. There you go, Josh. And then we have 1, 1, 5, and 7. Well, hey, I am very glad that we started with that box first. I had a feeling unless we got a 1, 1, this would be the way to go. But they are very nice looking cards, I will say. Now, this giant beast of a box. These are crazy. All right, 8 packs. Here we go. How's it going, HBG? Good to see you. Yeah, it is huge, Josh. We got a Thor going to the 4 spot. Genus Bell going to the 8s. How's it going, Man Jam? Good to see you. Bucky Barnes going to the 0 on the refractor. And how about that Wolverine going to the 9? Like I said, I love these. I think they look awesome. The black sticker, maybe not so much. But the marble background, fantastic. Human Torch going to the 1. $146 out of 199. Right there. Oh, there we go. Dr. Octopus going to the 6 spot. Paul B. A refractor. Quicksilver going to the 3 spot. And Iron Fist going to the 4. $100. I want 55. Come on. Show us a 1 of 1. We got a green. This is the first green that we've had in all of the box so far. Just as Gonza types 3 gold cards incoming. Namor going to the 1. Refractor. Red Hulk going to the 5. And our green card. $72 out of 99. Going to Brad D of the Loki. How about that for a superhero color, I guess? Superhero color? You know, Brad D. There you go. There are sketches in these? I was wondering. So if we get a sketch, it will be random. I did not see anywhere that it said that there was a sketch on the box. I forgot to check the checklist, but if there's a sketch, it will be random. So, going to the 3, Banshee. 20 off the boundary. So close. Well, that's going to be a good one. Good luck, everybody. How about Human Torch? Go into the 2. A Refractor. Spider-Woman. Going to the 4. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a good one. Is this the same card? Looks the same to me. Nope. How about a 5 out of 10? Colleen Wing. Oh. Hey, I'm giving it lightning because that black card with the black, that looks fantastic. I know it's not a big character necessarily, one of the ones that people want to get, but that is a gorgeous card. That looks so good. Going to Keith. Okay, imagine, like, let's just say, I don't know, Black Widow, because that's probably one of the biggest, like, black or gold characters. Say you got a Black Widow card like this. Can you imagine how good that would look in a black label from BGS? Man, that would be awesome. And Loki going to the 8. Keith said send it to Lively. No problem, Lively. Coming your way. Wow, now we got a purple. This box, every box we've opened before now had a gold, 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 and a gold. Now we have a green, a gold, a black, and a purple. What? All right. Going to the back, we got Mary Jane going to the 0. Yeah, there you go, Gonza. That would be awesome. Oh, that looks so good. Look at that card. You cannot tell me that this does not look good. That is awesome. Again, not a big character, but I love these cards. Thor going to the 7. 71 out of 75. Going to Cheesecake. Genus Vel. And our Refractor of Daredevil going to the 3. Hey, if you guys are as big of nerds as me, which you probably are because you're on my channel watching me open cards, like, you cannot deny how good this card looks. Yes, I will just drool over it. No, it's not some all-star superhero. Just looks fantastic. Medusa going to the 8 spot. Magic going to the 4. And a Refractor, not bad. Spider-Woman 2099 going to the 0 spot. And the Watcher going to the 3. Yeah, they look, I mean, I like the base too. But like I said, this part, the sticker part, no, it's not really a sticker. Don't try to peel it off. But that's what they base these off of. I think they could have made that part smaller, but I absolutely love the background on these. Just personal opinion. I love these. We got the Thing going to the 4. Human Torch going to the 2. Refractor, Jean Grey, going to the 6. And Night Thrasher going to the 8. There's our last gold. This is a gold cracked ice. Should be out of 125. Thor going to the 5. Refractor, Marvel going to the 7. 75 out of 125. Peter Parker going to Keith. There you go, Keith, hitting another card. And Dr. Doom going to the 5. All right, very quick recap. Out of 125 right here, out of 75. We did get a black 5 out of 10. I think this card looks amazing, especially, you know, with her suit. Just looks good. And then we got a green Loki. That one also pretty fantastic, 72 out of 99. We got a Dr. Octopus going to the 6th spot. Mr. Fantastic, 69 out of 115. And Iron Man, 245 out of 259. We do need to random off this raffle card in case you win. You never know, but you could get some nice stuff. We will random this off, and still no bounty. We still need to hit bounty number 92. There it is. Superhero race. Send your cards to anyone in the break. You got it, Lively. Thank you. Uh, 2 minutes. So first place will get $10 in store credit. Second place will get the raffle card. Now, if it was a guaranteed card, we'd probably do 2 different races. But because so many people have said that they don't ever win the raffle, we're just going to give it to second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. I see a couple people in here saying, let's get tennis going. I agree. If we can get it down to a couple spots, I will take those last few because I really enjoy tennis. Keith, yours shouldn't take too long. I'm surprised that you haven't gotten yours yet when some other people across the country have. That's a little weird. I might have to check. Lively Card Collector is going to get $10 in store credit. There you go, Lively. Second place, Paul B. Paul, I will have this raffle card going out to you. Turn off the lightning. Surprise! Wake up! I hope you guys are awake now. Let's see if we can get our last break going. Get tennis up and running. Just get it down to a couple spots. I will take the last. If we hit it like a stall there, should be fun. I will tell you guys, the tennis card community is pretty small. There you go, Petey. Congratulations. Absolutely, Cheesecake. Thanks for hanging out. But there are still plenty of people. Neither the Carlos Alcaraz Podkarasha autograph has been hit, and the Superfractor autograph has also not been hit. His dual auto with Djokovic, yes, that's been hit, and there's been a couple of his cards to 5 that have been hit. The one-of-ones in both of these products are still out there. If we can hit that one, it is probably a good $20,000 card. You got mail at 8 p.m.? That's crazy, Heath. So, lots of potential. We could definitely get something huge here. We're up to 60 likes. Whatever happens, I do want to get this running. Well, hey, there you go, Keith. But 60 likes, I feel like we need to give something away. So we are going to do a tennis filler once again. Maybe, come on, computer, faster. Go, go, go. All right, here we go. Oh. There we go. 5 full spots, 6 fillers. We are going to go ahead. Nightbot. Let's just say, how about this? Carlos exclamation, because we want to see a Carlos Superfractor. That would be huge. But go ahead, type away, get yourselves entered to a filler in order to get one of these huge cards. I hope it's in one of these boxes. I'm sure plenty of you guys remember when we opened the last box. I was still surprised, but when we opened the last box of the case of stuff that I had, of the Sapphire Tennis, pulling that Andy Roddick Podparasha autograph. That was huge. That was cool. But now we want to do that for Carlos Alcaraz, and we want to send that card off to one of you. I hope that you guys can get in, get a huge hit. That would be amazing. $36 watching, only 17 entered. Hey, you guys, like I said, not a lot of people huge fans of tennis, but there are some huge hit possibilities out of these boxes. Keith. Oh, man. I can only imagine middle school Keith just watching that, like having them hit with the grunts. Like, what are you watching in there? Oh, Keith. Thank you, Tina. Tina giving us a cutoff here. And, let's do, well, we said we'd do a race car. So let's finish on the race here. So we're going to do that. $19 names, 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. Keith. Oh, man. I actually, so Upper Deck, because you guys know they do like the mixed sport stuff. They had a new product out. I thought about getting a box. I almost got a box. I don't remember what it was called. It was an orange box though, but it had all of these mixed sports and stuff in there. It looked pretty fun. But it's hard, besides that, it's hard to explain to you guys because I really don't remember what it was. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to open, just do like a product review, keep it on this channel here, and let's just see what we can get. Hey, that on it stuff, some of it looks really good actually, because they do have one of ones, but the cards are kind of fancy. James the con man, he does it again. James, didn't you already win a filler into tennis? You're getting another. James the con man, Rassani second place. Congratulations, James. Never know. Tennis could become your favorite sport to collect. If not watch, maybe collect. We'll see. Hey, if we get you in this break and you end up hitting the one of one Carlos, I'm pretty sure that you would be okay with that. Bounty, by the way, $350. I do agree with that, Keith. I think that they should have their own set. There's a whole, it's a whole separate thing. So I do think they need to make LPGA cards just like they have WNBA cards. Otherwise, there's too many people. It would take forever if you tried to put all those players into like the Metal Universe like Upper Deck does. They have a few players here and there, but yeah. Oh, so yeah. 25 and lower. Guys, if we can get, I don't know, let's see if we can get a couple other spots going here. Otherwise, we can keep the tennis up there until Friday. But we do have one autograph here, 3 autographs here, and 3 autographs here. So 7 autographs total. I know it's tennis. I know it's a hard sell, just like it was before. But we don't do it super often. Like I said, if you hit any of those names over on the left side of the screen, I will give you $5 store credit if it's a numbered card. If you get 2, 3, 4 numbered cards, I mean, what? That's $20 back. There you go. And while we're waiting, yes, Novak is definitely in these. We're going to open some more Lorcana. Earth Giant, Ulf, Simba, Healing Touch, Hey Hey, Ever as Before, The Library, Ed, Fix It Felix, Half Hexwell Crown, Minnie Mouse, and a foil card of Kronk. I know, yeah, there's some pretty good value in these. Elsa, Tigger, Hypnotize, Rabbit, Piglet, Donald Duck, Launch, Fairy Godmother, Zero to Hero, Little John, Merlin, and You Can Fly. Come on, Enchanted. Gizmo Suit, Milo Thatch, Jetsam, Magic Room, Grandma Tala, Neverland, Last Ditch Effort, Thaddeus E. Kling, I've Got a Dream, The Queen's Castle, Milo Thatch, and Flotsam on our foil. To get in on tennis, I don't know if he plays or does anything with tennis, Brad. All right, 4 full 5 6 fillers. What are we at? 4 full spots, 6 fillers. Hey, there you go, Bob. 86, doubling up on the points. JJ, you're so close. 992. Almost to $10 in store credit. What's happening over there, Keith? Filler or something? I mean, I like it. If we can get 2 more full spots, I will take the last couple. I love tennis. I don't mind opening it. I think it's fun. Plenty of good hits, like I said. But we do got to get a couple more going. I know there's a bunch of people going. So that's, that's one of the hard things too, because we got a few people live right now. So we might have to hold tennis till Friday. We'll go, I don't know, we'll give it 5 more minutes. How about that? We will do 5 more minutes, see if we can get a couple more spots going in tennis. Otherwise, we will hold tennis on Friday. We got a lot of other stuff on Friday. We could do some basketball on Friday. Unfortunately, I did not get any SpongeBob. I was hoping that I could get some of the SpongeBob, but I did get Disney, so we'll have a few things. I know it's hard, Cheesecake. I mean, I can only do one because I only have one way to watch, so I can only do a 1 stream at a time, which makes it very difficult. While we're waiting, how about this? I'm going to run the filler races. How's it going, mister? Good to see you. If this one does end up running today, I will just do a separate filler race. But for the 2 that did run, we are going to do a filler race. Whoever gets top spot in that one is going to get $10 in store credit. So 18. Brad, you got a good chance on here. 18 names on the list. We'll go for 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. That's okay, mister. There are a couple, very valuable potential cards in here. Should we hit the 1 of 1 of Carlos Alcaraz out of either product, 10 plus, 15,000 plus dollars, somewhere in that range. Who knows? His to 5 cards did go, I think one was like 5,000 plus, one was 7,000. Who knows? And then he won 2 Grand Slam tournaments this year. I think his market's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. I love you guys, your DJ in chat. That's why you should get it. It's funny. That's pretty normal, Keith. Once football season starts, things slow down, it's pretty normal. Cheesecake. Cheesecake, you are going to get $10 in store credit. Um, but so couch, football, I mean, baseball. Prism's been fun. We just pulled, obviously, the Color Blast, but what if we do that? You have been asking for the Panini Prospect stuff. Plenty of good autos there. You got Jacob Mizorowski. You got Paul Skeens. I mean, there's plenty of people coming up. I think Dylan Cruz has an autograph in there too. Not sure on that one. But how fun of a break would that be? Brad, I'll take 2 full spots, I guess. Why, you want it to go right now? Muted? It says it's working. Hmm. Well, that's strange. So from the screen that I'm looking at, it says it's still on. I think somehow what happened is it got back a bit because I have it back up on my tablet here and it looks like it's behind. I don't know what happened, but it looks like it's behind. So Somehow the stream went backwards a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna catch up. We will see. So, guys, it's definitely backwards. No, I see the sound. I think it's happening, but when I'm talking to you, there's like a full minute difference. Normally it's like 6 seconds. It is a full minute difference now. I'm not sure what caused that or how that happened, but yeah, it's off for sure. Because I can't actually get to the live part. So we might just have to call it right here for tonight. And we will try to pick up this on Friday. However, when you guys get to this part, it's going to be a while. So I'm going to wave right now and say bye. And we'll get there.